Every morning when I wake up and open my eyelids, all I see are racist liars treated like the messiahs. Unbelievably biased, the most deceiving connivers who falsify the headlines with their misleading guidance. Ambulance sirens dominate the streets that we live in. All of this violence, that paper, greed, and power is driven. Multi-billionaire leading cabals cannot be forgiven, not be forgotten, cause catastrophic plots make them profit. Tell me I'm wrong! So pernicious and diabolic, they've condemned the Quran and everything that's Islamic. False flag evidence gone and blamed Osama bin Laden. They wanna paint the devil's wings around the Prophet Muhammad. Tell me I'm wrong! Constant international crossings, look at the long list of places United States have been bombing. Pressure cooked the Middle East till they erupt into conflict. Now tell me what is straight-faced and none of that is demonic. Tell me I'm wrong! This is how the hatred all started. The government taught it and mass manipulation's hypnotic. Public prayer in English isn't concerning or perilous, but switch the language to Arabic and you'll think they're terrorists. You're quick to believe that they got a ball that's strapped to the chest with a timer on, then set it off in the name of God like they're running out of bullets in the firearms. Lost Buddhist soldiers been letting off the Kalashnikovs up in Myanmar in attempt to slaughter the small minority of Muslims on the Bengali border, while the white supremacists who wear the cross have been mixing and tossing the Molotovs with a barrage of automatic rounds along with shotguns pumping inside of mosques. Money and politics are diseases causing suffrage, war and grievance. Know that Buddha, Allah, Jesus come in peace but got extremists. Time to raise our voice for the people. Tell me I'm wrong! Time to raise our fist for the people. Tell me I'm wrong! Raise your weapons when there's upheaval and do not ever surrender until we're all treated equal. Tell me I'm wrong! Cause I'ma raise my voice for the people. Tell me I'm wrong! And I'ma raise my fist for the people. Tell me I'm wrong! Raise my weapons when there's upheaval and I will never surrender until we're all treated equal. From goody goods to the baddest mavericks, bikers wearing patches, crack cocaine and morphine addicts, black, white, Asian or Hispanics, tribal, native, indigenous status, everyone matters. But once you start to discriminate, bitch, you dancing with disaster. Cause that cop who murdered Floyd, some agree with what he did, some believe that we should put a fucking bullet in his head, drop a knee for 9 minutes on his throat until he's dead, then even tie him to a post in Minnesota for a bed. What the cops did to Claudia Samoes was horrible. Choke hold and racist names while with her daughter in Portugal. Kicked and punched in the face while she was stuffed in the back, cuffed and attacked, all because of fucking bus pass. That ain't keeping the peace, yo, that's unleashing the savage. Cause she was later diagnosed with traumatic brain damage. Yet these harassing, power abusing bastards still get recruited. Pussy premature shooters paralyzing Jacob Blake Jr. Talk about serve and protect. And as for Madame Chakwan from Manawan, Quebec, native tribe at Tikamek, went to get a stomach check, medical center in Joliette. German check and they mentioned she's allergic to certain meds that could cause some complications, even cardiac arrest. But 2 ladies went ahead and pumped her with morphine instead. These First Nations aboriginals are all better off dead. It's almost word for word what that motherfucking nurse had said. Then the daughter came to see how her own mother was doing, but instead found her deceased in the same hospital that delivered me in '93. This one don't sit well with me. 7 children motherless cause of color and ethnicity. Man, I've genuinely had it with all this racial injustice. It's not a new subject, but it still has me fucking disgusted. And it's not just minorities victimized by ill behavior. Look at Daniel Shaver, innocent Caucasian killed in Mesa, greeted by a couple rifles right outside his hotel room. If you move, we start to shoot, but neither of us guarantee that you'll survive. So he's pleading for his life to the police. Daniel's crying while the crooked cop continuously screams. Raise your arms and cross your feet. Get down on your hands and knees. Now start crawling towards me. They shot him with AR-15s. Another family's future ruined due to a policeman's gun. Karma's coming for you, officer, but she could kill your son. Tell me I'm wrong. Time to raise our voice for the people. Tell me I'm wrong. Time to raise our fist for the people. Tell me I'm wrong. Raise your weapons when there's upheaval and do not ever surrender until we're all treated equal. Tell me I'm wrong. Cause I'ma raise my voice for the people. Tell me I'm wrong. And I'ma raise my fist for the people. Tell me I'm wrong. Raise my weapons when there's upheaval and I will never surrender until we're all treated equal. I'm no conspiracy theorist, I just know what I believe in. And these cunts who run the planet have a lot to conceal in. So the more you ignore them, the more your children are bleeding. Meaning the pedophilic ring is still adrenochrome feeding. They can silence the lambs, but now the Vortex is talking. They acting more like Hannibal Lecter than Anthony Hopkins. Unregistered kids are missing since they kidnapping orphans. And all the trauma they cause and produce the drug that they harvest. The psychotropic elixir they figure stops the aging process. Keep their bodies from looking like a gotten Varanasi. Using fear and panic as the standard form of control. Agitate the human brain till it can't think on its own. I don't trust a fucking soul, that's why I'm rolling kamikaze. Fully locked and loaded, ready to explode like Ingamasi. Some are told to write Corona on these death certificates to pump the numbers up, make it seem worse than it really is. They're increasing mental illnesses, destroying businesses. It's psychological imprisonment that benefits the richest. The elite 1% run the world with requisitions, and they use marionettes that we know as politicians. If those bitches are listening, here's a message to all of you. Cause of you, my granddaddy died today in solitude. So fuck you, your mask and boots and biohazardous suits. Until you murder me, I'll never stop exposing the truth. Unlike WHO Director Tedros Ghebreyesus, an alleged former genocidist of the Tigray People's Party, massacring Amharas and famishing Ogadenis, denied the medicine during ravaging epidemics. Normalcy only returns once we've largely vaccinated the entire global population. That's Bill Gates' statements. Ongoing mutations, elevated COVID cases, broken patients making bank, introducing new implementations. Genetic modifications will change your current identification. Experimentations have been taking place in the guinea pigs tested at your generation. The ones who contaminated Vietnam led agriculture and seed innovation. From being accused of human deformation to running the Food and Drug Administration. Eventually bought out by Bayer, a poisonous organization who used to be heroin laced in the cough medication, and also created the chemical pumped in the Holocaust chambers and still to this day make your headache relievers and vitamins taken with no hesitation. So what they develop, it could be considered duplicitous immunization. Saving planning my assassination since I'm an embryo. Turn me purple like a baby choking on its umbilical. But I am God's molecule like DMT with 5-MeO. Perplexing metaphysical being born a millennial. Tell me I'm wrong, they go execute me for this one. Tell me I'm wrong, hunt me down and shoot me for this one. Tell me I'm wrong, they go cut me open for this one. Extracting most of my organs and stitch me back up for this one. Tell me I'm wrong, but I'ma raise my voice for the people. Tell me I'm wrong, and I'ma raise my fist for the people. Tell me I'm wrong, raise my weapons when there's upheaval, and I will never surrender until we're all treated equal.